Hello, this is a test. I got a new mic. The old one started playing up and it's windy, quite windy, but this new mic was just £4, that's all, £4 off of eBay, and it hasn't got a battery. You just plug it in and you go. Look at the sky, lovely. However, if you have a look around, it's been very wet on our journey. Been out for about an hour, had to go and get a new battery for my watch. This way, love. Watching ready. So yeah, we've been through a few rain clouds and what have you, so it's been quite damp, but I brought his thrower with me and bought myself a Slurpee. Bird, you keep going the wrong way. Come on. Now this video, you're gonna hate me really. Sorry. I know that this lens cap keeps rattling on here. Somebody told me about that. Let's see if I can hold it. How's that? Yeah, you're gonna hate me really. I respect people that respect me, and throughout this coronavirus malarkey, I respect people, especially people that could be abused, you know, national health or shop workers or even your dustmen or whatever, all the sort of what I call key workers, the salt of the earth workers. So I do respect them, and I don't normally cause any of them any problem. However, I won't be treated like shit. So in this video, I'd just be interested to know if the new normal has affected you in any way. This way! Kind of negatively. Has it had an impact on your life that you haven't enjoyed? Are you struggling to come to terms with it? What do you hate about the new normal? I'd be interested to know, because for me it hasn't had a massive impact as such, and I've had to do what everybody else does. I've queued up to get into a shop, and when I go and pick my prescription up, I have to queue up outside. They come and open up the door a crack, and then they ask you, is it a prescription or have you got an appointment? And then you have to go to the right or to the left, and yeah, that sort of thing. Kind of a lot of nonsense really, but it is what it is. We have to do it, so I do it and I don't complain. But I've just had really quite a nasty, I suppose, situation. Although, you know, you can understand it if people have abused somebody. This is a shop worker I'm talking about. So if somebody has abused that shop worker again and again, then you can understand her being a bit, you know. But anyway, what happened was, driving back, I thought, oh, sun's kind of coming out, we'll go and play BALL. I've got some shopping to be delivered on Sunday. While I make this, it's Friday. But I'm very, very low on milk, and I saw a shop, and I thought, actually it was a co-op. I thought I'll pop in there and I get some milk. That's all I need. And it said 10 customers only, but there was nobody at the door. So I looked through and I went in, and that was fine. I could see where the milk was, so I went straight to the milk and got that. And then I was walking past an aisle and I thought, where's the tills? Well, the tills are right up there. But as I was looking, I saw some lovely little cakes. And I thought, oh, go on. So there's these discs on the floor, probably says 2 meters or whatever it says, I don't know, they're just blue discs. I didn't take a lot of notice, but I do keep my distance. But there was nobody up the aisle, so I walked up the aisle, had a look at the cakes, and I chose a cake that took my fancy. And I'm about maybe 20-ish or so feet away from the till. So That's all I needed really. I didn't need that. I needed milk. That's all I wanted was milk and cake. And so I walked to the till. Now you know how wide it is there. You get to the end of the aisle and it's a big sort of 10 feet or whatever, you know, and there's somebody being served at this till, but there's another till to the left. So I get to the end and the woman in front of me, ignorant I think, but as I say, maybe she's been abused, she said loudly and quite nastily, "Can you turn around and follow the arrows?" And I looked and she's talking to me. I said, "No, I won't," because it's a knee-jerk reaction. And I ignored her and I carried on walking this way. There's one person at the till, so I went and stood on my little place. And, you know, that was it. That was fine. I got served and the woman who served me was a bit off, but only she was kind of protecting her friend, wasn't she, really? You know, she was very polite to the guy in front of me. "Would you like a bag? Would you like a receipt, sir? Oh, thank you very much. Okay, have a nice day." And then she went yes to me like that, bless her. She's just kind of showing her friend there's a bit of solidarity. And I just said, "Just these, please, thank you." She never asked about a receipt or anything like that, so whatever. I don't have a receipt, as everybody knows. So I just wondered, has anybody else had that sort of thing or something that sorry about this rattling, that's me again. Has anybody else had that sort of thing with the so-called new normal? Because it does take some getting used to. I mean, while I was waiting for this guy, I had a look at where I was standing, and I'll be honest, I hadn't noticed, but there was footprints on there, and the footprints were, as long as you can see pretty good, were facing forwards. So I'm assuming, because I didn't go back down that aisle, but I'm assuming those footprints went the wrong way, or I went the wrong way according to the footprints. I broke the rule. But even if somebody's had a go at you in a shop, that person wasn't me that had a go, you know. Just be pleasant, be polite. She could have said so many different things to me. She could have said, "Morning, sorry, you've gone the wrong way, would you mind?" And I said, "No problem." It would have been no problem at all. She could have said, instead of "go back round," she could have said, "Excuse me, sir." That would have been nice. "Excuse me, sir, would you mind going back round, please? You're going the wrong way." She was just so off and so loud and brash that, I mean, I was only in the shop a minute, but I actually thought for a second, because it is a knee-jerk reaction, I got served by this other woman who wasn't very polite, but I mean, that's fine. As I say, it's solidarity. I'd do the same probably. But I just thought for a minute, just flashed into my mind, when I get served, I walk past her till and I'll say, you know, don't shout at people, have some common courtesy. I didn't see, I do apologise. Something like that, just a bit off. And I thought, no, you know, I mean, she might be having a bad day, bless her, whatever. And I think all you can do in a situation like that, all you can do is show them more compassion and more love. That's all you can do, really. You know, because who knows? When you meet people, you never know what they've been through. You could say good morning to somebody and they'll say, "What's bloody good about it?" Well, they may have had some awful news to deal with that morning, and you're just the tip of the iceberg. "You want to go again, love? Go!" There he goes, doing his own thing, look. So, that's my question to you, really. Have you had a problem like that? Has the new normal affected you? Are you concerned about your children being fed fear at school by teachers? Don't touch. Walk past her. Hold your breath. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Children are going to school living in fear. I think it's an awful situation. And if you look at it, I think the Office of National Statistics have released facts and figures. I believe it's 45,000 people normally die per month in this country of everything, old age, car crashes, heart attacks, whatever, 45,000. And in a 3 or 4 month period with this pandemic, only 45,000 people have died, apparently. So, don't know what's going on there. But they've also said that you have actually got a 0.06% chance of catching coronavirus, and it's so minimal, and that gets reduced the younger you are. So a child under 14, they've got more chance of a meteorite falling from space hitting them on the head than they have getting coronavirus. So it does make you wonder, but we all wonder about the facts and figures because we know that they're being manipulated. So that's my question to you anyway. Go! Has the new normal affected you in any way? If so, what way? I'd just be interested to know, really, you know. And I don't want to know whether I was in the wrong, because I was in the wrong. I mean, she asked me, I know it's nasty, but she asked me to go the other way, and I should have obliged. But I just get that thing, you know, I get that red mist, and when somebody kind of jumps down my throat, I jump back. And I know why as well. Ready? Go! And it all stems down, as it normally does, down to childhood and the way you were treated and stuff like that. Didn't think he was going to get it before the gate, but he did. Okay, I'm going to make another video in the car in a bit, so you'll see that in a day or two, but it's just in my head, so I need to empty my head. Take care, have a lovely day. Sorry, shopkeeper, I love you really. Take care and be well. Ta-ra.